Good morning, everyone. This is Deb, and I am here to show you the next step, which is adhering down our little houses. Now, my space is limited here, so bear with me as I try and get all this in and switching things around. Um, this is where I'm at so far. I measured the distance between here and here, and I divided it by 5. Now, mine turned out to be 19 inches. And so I took one of these little deals, which is a chalk roller. And I measured 3, I've forgotten my measurements now, 3.5, 3.25, and evenly spaced it out. As you can see, I changed it just a little bit to evenly space it out. And then I took my acrylic ruler and I marked it across like this. So again, with this, so that I would have an idea where I'm going to place my my little houses. The other thing that I did was I cut out the little tree from the pattern. I only cut out one just so that I had a guide for where that would be onto my fabric as I put my little houses down, just so that I would have an idea of where I want to put those trees. So now I'm going to move this. Again, I'm limited on space. So I'm going to move this. And then I'll move my camera if necessary. I've got my iron heated up. And we'll start putting our little houses down. So some of you have already shared your your concepts, which are awesome. Mariana is going to do a Caribbean feel, which will be so awesome. That's so creative. You ladies are so creative. I love that. Okay, so here's one. And might as well just go ahead and take the paper off. This is going to be like watching paint dry. Oh, here's house number 1. And Kathy had her doors. Sometimes they were in the middle. And sometimes they were. Where's the door? Here we go. And sometimes they were in the center. I already said that. Okay, so there's house number 1. And I've got mine, as pinned together, just like I showed you before. And I'm just going to pull them out here at random. Now, that's not to say that I won't switch them around, because that's a possibility. And I don't want mine exactly like this, I want to have mine kind of, oops, I forgot to take the paper off that. And I cut 2 birdhouses out. And here's a little I'm going to scoot this one over, because one of the things that she had when you look at her pattern, the accents that she has, you need to have space to add those. Here's another square one. Oopsie. I'm going to add chimneys to mine. I should have cut those out before I started. Chimneys, and I want to add a little snow. I'm going to do mine in Christmas, I'm thinking. Let's put this door over here like that. But wouldn't a little chimney look cute on here with some smoke coming out? She's got 6 houses per row. Now, that certainly doesn't say that you can't do yours differently, because as we all know, we all live in different kinds of neighborhoods. Bring this down a little bit. That looks a little too wonky for me. There we go, that's better. Put that one back in the center. There's a bird. Where I'm going to put that, we shall see. So I'm just putting these down at random, and I'm going to put all mine down before or at least the first 3 rows before I iron them down, just in case I want to mix them up a little bit. No, I don't want this one here because I don't want 2 red doors. So hang on. Hang on to that one. So it's early in the morning here on Monday, the 8th of August. Where do I put my trees? See, a tree would look cute there. I think that she has, look at her pattern. She has 1 tree per house. And her trees are freehand. So, I think this one needs to be moved down a little bit then. Looks like they all need to be moved down a little bit in order to accommodate trees. And anyway, August 8th. So that's a date I'll always remember. You know why I always remember that date, babe? 8/8/88.
Yeah.
That's 30, gosh, how many years ago has that been? It was my first day working for the federal government. Clear back in the day. 8/8/88. I always said that I was going to buy a lottery ticket. Remember that, babe? At 8 o'clock. didn't. That time we lived in California, and it took a long time to get off the base and down to some place where you could buy a lottery ticket. So that didn't happen. But that was still a lucky day for us, wasn't it, babe?
Yeah, it was.
I got a little bit of this left over here. I'll cut that off. That's the shut off on my iron. It looks kind of cute. So while I was cutting all these out, or fusing these and cutting all these out, I was watching, or not watching, I don't know what I'm talking about. Look at my time here. 11 minutes. I was listening to Dolly Parton's America on podcast, and that's really a great podcast. I recommend that. If you've never listened to that. She's a phenomenal singer and songwriter and entertainer. Oops, that's kind of tall. I better scoot him down. So actually, you pretty much get the drift of how to do all this. Well, that little house looks just, that little roof looks too small. Looks kind of wonky. I like wonky, so he's staying. Let's see here. And I'll put a few more of these, and then I'll finish this up off camera, because you don't care to watch all this. I mean, we have a lot of new members, and you know, obviously they come here, or some of them want to come here so they can learn. And we've got lots of experienced, oops, I forgot to put this house on there, this door, I mean, lots of experienced, this guy's got to move, because see this door and that door, got to move him. I'll move this guy over here instead. Which, yeah, actually that is better. I'm going to move him like this, I think. So that he's, whoops, hang on, look at that. This and this. Strike that one. Let's try this one. There we go. That's better. And I don't want them exactly like this, so I'm going to stagger them like that. Now the trees are freehand, so they won't all be the same size as far as their height or this looks like a beach cabana, doesn't it? That's so cute. Let's put this little door over here. I just love these houses. They are so cute. So cute. And let's see here. This one looks good. Wait, that's got a red door. Hang tight, Mary Lou. There we go. And just in the second row, already getting tricky. Let's get this guy over. Him up a little bit. So we've been having lots of rain here, which I'm so thankful for. It rains a lot here in the Nashville area. And I like that. I like rain. It's just crazy, all this stuff you read about out west and Lake Mead, and golly, it's so sad. I kind of put that door sideways too, even though this one is on the side. Maybe I'll put this in the middle. There we go, that's better. All right, tree. So wait. So our weather here has been rainy, thunderstormy. I know that all you folks out west would certainly appreciate having this rain. I don't know if that goes this way or that way. One way's a little taller. I'm going to put it the wide way, I think. So back to Dolly Parton's America. I've got Tennessee Mountain Home. That song is in my head. So if I break out into song, oh goodness. Where shall I put this? Center. Looks good. All right, now. Let's go back to this one. Now see, one of the things that she recommends in her her next, or our next stitch along, which is the snowman, not to use the black on the black, but actually this is a gray enough black that I felt like it would work okay. That's tall. I'm going to scoot this guy down because the roof is so tall. So I thought that the gray worked okay. So which one do I want to do next? Let's pull from our stash. Oh yeah, let's do this one. Now this fabric here was from a different line. Hang on. Was from a different line. Oh, I can't see my camera. I hope I'm on camera. But it was this kind of same brown. Oh, well, wait, that's from a different line too. So this one and these reds were from a different line. Just kind of add a little pop of color. A different variety since it's Christmas. Oh, I like that one. This is a primitive. I think it might be Joe Morton or I don't remember who it is. I think it might be Joe Morton. That's an old sideways door. Or I mean, and so is that one. No, we don't want to do that. Okay, so it's staying. Decision made. I tend to kind of overthink things. I'm going to put this one on here next. And really all that thinking's not necessary. So I hear thunder boomers out there. Supposed to have more rain today. Let's see here. Put this one in the center. Sideways, sideways, front ways. Make sure all my trees are going to work. That'll work. This will work. Might have to put that tree up there. Let's scooch this guy over a little bit. And then this one over a little bit. So we watched a really good movie last night. King Arthur, or I think it was called King, or no. I've got horrible memory. But it had, that was what it was about. It was about King Arthur, and it was really good. I think it was on Netflix, or no, it was on Hulu. That's what it was. It was on Hulu. And it had Charlie Hunnam, or however you say his name. And the guy who played Jax on Sons of Anarchy. I don't know if you ever watched that. I always like that. We like those kind of movies, those kind of shows. Sons of Anarchy, that was a TV show about a biker gang. And now the MC, or the Mayans MC Motorcycle Club, we watched that as well. I know, we're weirdos. Let's put this one, no, put that in the center. That one is so cute right there. That's just stinking cute right there. And now we'll put this one. Oops, I dropped the door. It's got a short roof, so we'll put this up high, like this. Sorry about my squeaky chair. I tell you that every time, don't I? Need to have my honey. Put some grease on there. But Dolly Parton has, back to Dolly Parton, she has an amazing story. She really does. And her influence that she has, the positive influence that she has within our world, is really quite phenomenal. That's her using the Lord's gift, that's for sure. Take some of these little fuzzy things off. Where am I going to put this tree? Put this tree here. How tall is this roof? Someone had mentioned about this kind of fabric that's got the script on it, which I agree is so beautiful. And Kathy does that a lot in her fabrics. or at least she has in the past in her fabric lines. And it's just so beautiful. But you could do your own. You could make your own, which would be kind of neat. And that kind of interests me. So I might in the future make some of my own script fabric. Oops, I'm not going to get 3 more on there. Some of these neighbors are going to have to live a little tighter. So that's why you, where's my tree? Here it is. That's why you want to try everything out before you iron it down, because otherwise, as my granddaughter says, or used to say when she was little, she's grown up now. All my grandchildren are grown up. I have 3, actually I have four granddaughters. My oldest daughter, Elizabeth, or our oldest daughter, I should say, Elizabeth has 2 girls, Faith, who is 16, and Brooke, she's our youngest. She is 13. Okay, that's better. Scoot this over a little bit. And our youngest daughter, Jennifer, has Grace. And Grace, she's getting ready to turn 23. Grace is the one I homeschooled. And scoot this over quite a bit until they moved down here to Tennessee. So, hang on. She was in the 5th grade. Now, she wasn't old enough to be in the 5th grade, but I had her on a fast track because I wanted her to be able to graduate high school and, oops, hang on, I need a door here. And go to community college. This is when we lived in Kansas City. And start community college. That looks cute on there. Let me check my time. 28 minutes. So, okay, so it's 28 minutes. You know that I got a 30-minute deadline. So I'm going to finish up here. And I will do all this off camera. You get the drift of what we're doing here. And it's looking pretty good so far. So I'm going to sign off. And this is Deb. See you later. Bye.